Great, great writer Alfred Tennyson. He's an outstanding poet in Victorian period, and his famous poem are Ulysses, Memoriam, Change of the Light Brigade, and Crossing the Bar, etc. etc. This poem deals the very beautiful story in balladic style, which means I found in this poem very sympathetic and tragic incident, the story of Lady Clare, the real Lady Clare, and the nurse who made the Lady Clare her own daughter. Lord Ronald brought a lily white dose to give his cousin Lady Clare. The poem starts its Lord Ronald brought a lily white dose for Lady Clare from the forest, which is obsessed by the Lady Clare. The Lady Clare is hungry for to see the white lily dose. There are clouds in the sky at the lily white dose that gives it his promise to marry each other for a long time. They were mourning. Lady Clare was sure that Lord Ronald loved her for her own values, not for her family origin, for her hand. So, though the Lady Clare is not a real Lady Clare, so basically, she is a daughter of nurse, generally called as beggar. I trow they did not part the scone, lovers long betrothal were they. They two will wed the morrow mornings, God blessing the day. In this picture, we can observe the real love of Lord. So then, the nurse told her the story. She would be a take care of her old earl's daughter. But when the earl's daughter died, the earls buried her as her own daughter and put the child as a place. So Clare was a earl's daughter. Clare was unhappy with her mother because she had done unfaithfully. Lady Clare was also sorry because she had deceived Lord Ronald so many years, but the mother told her to keep it secret all the life. Lady Clare did not like to tell the lie. So, totally, we can observe the story is very romantic and very isolated. So, the secret is kept. What kind of secret is kept? She is not a real Lady Clare. She is a nurse daughter. The real Lady Clare is buried at childhood. But that place, the nurse daughter is placed as a Lady Clare. This is the tragic event of the story. Then, here in this picture, you can observe the love between the Lord and Lady Clare. So you can observe then every day Lady Clare throws light on and she loved and she care and also each other's. Then Lord also cares each other with the real natural. Even though the Lord doesn't know about she is not a Lady Clare. When she surrender and she said and she explained the real story of I'm not a real Lady Clare. I'm a daughter of nurse. I'm a daughter of nurse. The real Lady Clare is not lie. So then, the same time, the Lord impressed more, and he felt more happy. She doesn't bother about the caste and creed, the identity. but Lady Clare naturally Sid did her role as a real Lady Clare. Then in this picture we can see the nature where Lily White lives in nature. And here you can read, "Oh God, be thanked," said Alice, the nurse, "that all comes around so just and despair. Lord Ronald has all your land, and you are not Lady Clare's." Okay, the Ronaldo did not understand the puzzle and asked her not to play him by tricks. Then badly looked into his eyes and told him the nurse tale. And when he heard all this, and he laughed happily and scornfully. He turned and kissed her. Then he said that they would be married the following morning, even if she were not an heiress and his cousin. So Lady Clare is a narrative poem that tells how lovers can rise above the social and economic status and are able to remain faithfully each other. Ronald and Clare loved each other and were about to marry. Clare was so that he loved her, not her birth and property. Then Alice, the nurse, told her that she was not a lady, but her own daughter. After the old earl's daughter died, she buried her and put her. The girl who was introduced us as a lady, Clare, was in really the daughter of the nurse of the household. She grew up as a lady, as she did not know anything about her birth, but she was full of grace and beauty and dignity. She earned the love of Lord Ronald and nephew of the deceased earl when she came to know that she was not the really Lady Clare, her sense. Daughter in her place, she asked Clare not to tell the Ronald, but Clare went to the Ronald wearing like a village girl after Ronald heard the story. And he declared that he would be married even if he was not his cousin and he might be poor. It is a ballad. It has been 22 stanza. We find repetition here. It begins suddenly with the Ronald's gift to Clare. The phrase "lily white" means the pure white. It means the pure reality. Person's lily white character is described as a person of very poor and the honest character, but the gift suggests the beloved are pure, the honest to each other. The girl knew that Lord Ronald loves faithfully, and she knew he would be never desert her. He did not love her for her money, but she had or the status she enjoyed. Therefore, when she came to know that she was not a really Lady Clare, but beggar born, her conscience would not be a permit her to be deceive the Lord. And she went to him and revealed the truth, and Lord Ronald still loved her, and they got married and remain the Lady Clare all the same. Alice, the nurse, plays very crucial role in the story. She is the real mother of the girl who was made a Lady Clare. Initially, circumstance forced her to play the tricks. She buried the child who was the real Lady Clare and put her child in her place. Her conscience would not be the permit to her to keep the quiet. She revealed the secret of the daughter and she wanted to her to keep the truth secret. She expected her daughter to do so, but things were against her wishes. By God's grace, everything is came to an end, happy passion. The property would not be let her to keep in the secret. She went to the Lord Ronald and told him that she was not a real Lady Clare. Her honest made her rise and estimation of the Lord. We are not very sure about the circumstance in which the nurse had behaved the way he did not, but probably she did it with all good intentions of keeping the alien Earl of happy. Later, the bit of selfishness we must be added, and she kept the fact a secret until the moment came to know that her daughter, now Lady Clare, was going to marry the Lord Ronald. But the next morning, even this point, she could have kept it secret. We do not what prompt her to reveal the truth. She could be she could be very well and enjoyed life as the mother Lady Clare. Then the nurse says that when the man comes to know the truth, he will clue into his right. The young lady replies, saying and he would be go and ask her mother and to give her one last kiss. The mother is now filled with sorrow. The young lady says that everything looks so strange, and she kisses her mother and begs her to bless her. She dresses herself in a simple cloth and leave the house. The little dove the follows her when she reaches the Lord Ronald house. She is surprised and comes to down from his tower and asks her. She has come all the way dressed so purely. So purely, Lady Clare replies, saying that she is a beggar born and not really Lady Clare. And she tells him that the story as narrated to her and by the mother. The Lord Ronald feels proud and he laughs scornfully and kisses her where she stands and tells her that if in the blood, she added, they were going to be married next morning, and then he is still going to Lady Clare. And this poem ends with a very happy ending and very real picture. Thank you very much.